These trucks didn't just haul cargo, they hauled America into a new era. Before modern diesel monsters ruled the highways, there were iron giants, loud, raw, unstoppable machines that built highways, won wars, moved industries, and defined generations. Today, we're counting down 10 vintage American trucks that didn't just work, they made history. And trust me, some of these machines changed the world forever. Number 1. Mack AC, 1916-38. The Mack AC, introduced in 1916 by Mack Trucks, is widely considered one of the foundational heavy-duty trucks in American industrial history. Built during a period when motorized freight transport was still replacing horse-drawn wagons, the AC was engineered from the ground up for extreme durability. Unlike many early trucks that were adapted from automobile platforms, the Mack AC featured a purpose-built heavy frame, chain-driven rear axles, and solid rubber tires designed to handle punishing road conditions. The truck was powered by a massive 471 cubic inch 7.7-liter Carsomeline engine, producing approximately 40 horsepower. While that number may seem modest today, it was significant for the era, especially considering the engine's strong low-end torque output. The AC used a worm-drive rear axle system and heavy multi-leaf springs, enabling it to haul loads far beyond what lighter trucks could manage. Its reputation was cemented during World War I. Hundreds of Mack AC trucks were shipped to Europe to support Allied logistics operations. British troops nicknamed the truck the Bulldog because of its squared hood and blunt front-end styling, a nickname that later became Mack's official emblem. Production of the AC continued until 1938, an unusually long 22-year run. This longevity speaks to both its rugged design and the trust it earned among contractors, municipalities, and military operators. Historical significance. The Mack AC helped standardize heavy-duty truck design in America. It demonstrated that purpose-built commercial vehicles could replace rail and animal transport in many applications, accelerating industrial growth across the country. Number 2. Autocar U-8144-T. Autocar, founded in 1897, is one of America's oldest truck-only manufacturers. By the 1950s, the company had earned a strong reputation for building custom-engineered heavy-duty tractors tailored to customer specifications. The Autocar U-844-T, introduced in the early 1950s, exemplified this approach. Designed primarily as a highway tractor for long-haul freight, the U-844-T featured a heavy double-channel steel frame and was commonly equipped with Cummins diesel engines, often inline-six configurations known for durability and fuel efficiency. The model designation 844-T referred to specific axle and weight ratings within Autocar's internal classification system. Transmission setups typically included a 5-speed main gearbox paired with a 2- or 3-speed auxiliary transmission, giving drivers a wide range of gearing options, critical for hauling heavy loads over varying terrain before the full development of the interstate highway system. Autocar trucks of this era were known for their robust front axles, high-capacity rear tandems, and customizable wheelbase lengths. Fleets in construction, oil transport, and interstate freight relied heavily on these tractors due to their ability to handle severe duty operations. Unlike mass-produced trucks from larger manufacturers, Autocar built many units to order. This allowed operators to select engine brands, axle ratios, cab configurations, and suspension systems tailored to their business needs. Historical significance. The U-8144-T represents the era when American trucking transitioned into diesel-powered long-distance highway freight. Autocar's engineering approach influenced the custom heavy-haul market and helped define what a professional long-haul tractor should be. Number 3. Kenworth 521, 1950. The Kenworth 521 was introduced in 1950 as part of Kenworth's line of conventional heavy-duty tractors. Built primarily for serious freight hauling in the western United States, the 521 helped cement Kenworth's reputation for premium operator-focused truck construction. One of the defining characteristics of the 5021 was its narrow hood design, allowing for better visibility while accommodating large diesel engines. Most 5021 models were powered by Cummins inline-six diesel engines. though other configurations were available depending on customer preference. Kenworth was known for its aluminum cab construction, which reduced weight while improving durability. This was especially important for long-haul operators seeking to maximize payload capacity while maintaining structural strength. The 521 featured heavy-duty tandem rear axles and was commonly equipped with multi-speed transmission setups, similar to other serious tractors of the era. Many units were used in logging, oil field service, and heavy freight operations across mountainous terrain. Kenworth's business model differed from high-volume manufacturers. Many trucks were built per order. This customization made the 521 popular among independent owner-operators who required specific configurations for their hauling contracts. Production of the 521 ended in 1957 as newer models replaced it, but it remains a symbol of 1950s heavy trucking excellence. Historical significance. The Kenworth 521 helped establish Kenworth as a premium brand in the American heavy truck market, particularly among owner-operators seeking reliability and performance in demanding environments. Number 4. Peterbilt 281, 1954–1976. Introduced in 1954, the Peterbilt 281 became one of the most recognizable conventional tractors ever built in America. Designed primarily for heavy-duty vocational and highway use, it featured Peterbilt's signature narrow aluminum cab and long hood configuration. The narrow-nose design allowed the truck to house large inline-six diesel engines, most commonly Cummins power plants. The aluminum cab construction reduced weight while offering corrosion resistance, a significant advantage in logging and coastal hauling operations. The 281 was widely used in the Pacific Northwest logging industry, where rugged terrain demanded strong frames, reliable engines, and durable suspension systems. Many units were configured with heavy-duty double frames and high-capacity rear axles for extreme loads. Production ran from 1954 until 1976, a 22-year span. Its long life is a testament to both strong demand and a proven design. While later models introduced wider hoods, the 281 maintained a classic, slender profile that remains iconic among collectors. Historical significance. The Peterbilt 281 represents the golden era of American long-nose conventionals. It helped establish Peterbilt as a top-tier heavy truck manufacturer and remains one of the most respected vintage tractors in U.S. trucking history. Number 5. International Harvester DCO 405, 1959–1965. The International Harvester DCO 405, introduced in 1959, became one of the most recognized American cabover engine COE trucks of the mid-20th century. Commonly nicknamed the Emeryville due to its development and production ties to International's California plant, the DCO 405 was designed primarily for highway freight operations where overall vehicle length restrictions favored cabover designs. Unlike conventional long-nosed tractors, the DCO 405 positioned the cab directly over the engine. This configuration allowed operators to maximize trailer length while staying within legal limits, a crucial advantage before federal length regulations changed decades later. The DCO 405 was typically powered by large diesel engines, most commonly Cummins inline-six units. These engines were known for durability, torque output, and reliability under sustained highway loads. Transmission options often included multi-speed manual gearboxes paired with auxiliary transmissions, giving drivers a broad range of ratios for heavy freight. The cab itself was steel-built and featured improved visibility compared to earlier COE trucks. Access to the engine was achieved by tilting or removing interior panels, though maintenance was less convenient than conventional trucks. These trucks were widely used in interstate freight during the early expansion of America's highway system in the 1960s. Their boxy styling, flat front profile, and robust chassis construction made them durable workhorses. Historical significance. The DCO 405 represents the height of the American cabover era. It demonstrated how engineering adapted to regulatory environments and helped define highway trucking before long-nose conventionals returned to dominance in the 1980s. Number 6. GMC DW950, 1954. The GMC DW950 was part of GMC's heavy-duty 950 series, introduced in the mid-1950s. Built during a time of rapid freight expansion in post-war America, the DW950 was designed as a serious long-haul highway tractor. GMC's heavy truck division focused on commercial fleet buyers, and the DW950 reflected that philosophy. It featured a heavy ladder frame chassis, designed to withstand constant highway operation under significant loads. Rear axle configurations commonly included tandem drive setups for improved traction and weight distribution. Engine options typically included GMC's own diesel engines, as well as Detroit diesel power plants, which were becoming increasingly popular for their fuel efficiency and reliability compared to gasoline engines. Diesel power allowed operators to travel longer distances at lower fuel cost, an important advantage as interstate freight demand increased. The DW950's cab was steel-built and offered improved driver ergonomics compared to earlier designs. Though still basic by modern standards, it represented a step forward in driver comfort, particularly for long-haul routes. GMC heavy trucks of this era were widely used by freight carriers, construction companies, and industrial fleets across the United States. Their durability and availability through General Motors' nationwide dealer network helped them gain strong market penetration. Historical significance. The GMC DW950 helped power America's 1950s freight boom and demonstrated General Motors' serious commitment to the heavy-duty trucking industry. Number 7. White 3000, 1962. The White 3000, introduced in the early 1960s by White Motor Company, became a widely recognized highway tractor during a transformative era in American trucking. White had been building commercial vehicles since the early 1900s, and by the 1960s, it had established itself as a major heavy-duty manufacturer. The White 3000 was designed primarily for highway freight and regional hauling. It featured a durable steel cab mounted on a heavy ladder frame. Powertrain options typically included Detroit diesel two-stroke engines, particularly the popular 671 series, though Cummins engines were also available. Transmission options often included 5-speed or 10-speed manual gearboxes, sometimes paired with auxiliary transmissions for heavy-haul operations. Tandem rear axles were common, making the 3000 suitable for substantial payload capacities. White trucks were widely used by regional freight carriers and construction operators. The 3000 became especially popular due to its balanced combination of durability, serviceability, and relatively straightforward mechanical systems. The design was practical rather than flashy. Large rectangular grilles, squared fenders, and functional interiors emphasized work over style. However, the truck earned respect among operators for its reliability. White Motor Company later underwent financial restructuring and industry consolidation in the 1970s, but the White 3000 remains a respected example of mid-century American trucking engineering. Historical significance. The White 3000 represents the strength of independent American truck manufacturers during the 1960s freight expansion and helped solidify diesel power as the standard for heavy haul operations. Number 8. Freightliner FLC120, 1975 onward. The Freightliner FLC120, introduced in 1975, marked a major milestone for Freightliner Corporation. Prior to this model, Freightliner had primarily focused on cabover designs. The FLC120 represented a shift back toward conventional long-nose tractors. The FLC Freightliner Conventional 120 featured an aluminum cab and hood construction, consistent with Freightliner's emphasis on weight savings and corrosion resistance. The long hood allowed installation of large displacement diesel engines, including Detroit diesel, Cummins, and Caterpillar options. By the mid-1970s, federal length regulations were gradually becoming less restrictive, allowing conventional trucks to regain popularity over cabovers. The FLC120 capitalized on this shift by offering improved engine accessibility, easier maintenance, and greater driver comfort. Sleeper cab configurations were widely available, reflecting the growing importance of long-distance interstate trucking. The cab interior provided better insulation and driver ergonomics compared to earlier decades. The FLC120 quickly gained popularity among independent owner-operators and freight fleets. Its combination of lightweight aluminum construction and heavy-duty capability made it efficient and durable. Historical significance. The Freightliner FLC120 marked Freightliner's rise as a dominant force in American heavy trucking and symbolized the return of the long-nosed conventional tractor era. Number 9. Diamond T921, 1954–1958. The Diamond T921 was part of Diamond T Motor Car Company's 900 series heavy-duty truck lineup introduced in the early 1950s. Diamond T, founded in 1905, had already earned a strong reputation for building premium-quality commercial trucks and military vehicles. By the time the 91 model entered production in 1954, the company was known for combining durability with distinctive styling. The 921 was designed primarily as a heavy highway tractor and severe-duty vocational truck. It was typically powered by Cummins diesel engines, particularly inline-six configurations that provided strong torque for hauling heavy freight. Some units were also fitted with Hall-Scott gasoline engines, depending on customer specifications. Transmission setups commonly included multi-speed manual gearboxes paired with auxiliary transmissions for maximum load control. One of the defining characteristics of the Diamond T921 was its robust frame construction. Built to withstand oilfield operations, construction, hauling, and long-haul freight, the truck featured heavy-duty tandem rear axles and reinforced suspension components. The cab design reflected Diamond T's attention to craftsmanship, with curved fenders, bold grille styling, and high-quality steel construction. Diamond T trucks were often described as the Cadillac of trucks because of their premium build quality and refined appearance compared to competitors. However, they were produced in lower numbers than trucks from larger manufacturers like GMC or International Harvester. In 1967, Diamond T merged with Rio Motor Car Company to form Diamond Rio. But the legacy of the original Diamond T heavy-duty trucks, including the 921, remains strong among collectors. Historical significance. The Diamond T921 represents the peak of independent premium truck manufacturing in the 1950s. It showcased how specialized builders could compete in durability and design within the American heavy truck market. Number 10. Brockway 361, 1960. The Brockway 361 was a heavy-duty conventional tractor built by Brockway Motor Company during the 1990s. Based in Cortland, New York, Brockway specialized in producing rugged vocational and highway trucks tailored to demanding industries such as construction, municipal service, and heavy freight. The 361 model featured a strong ladder frame chassis and was typically equipped with Cummins diesel engines, though Detroit diesel options were also available. Brockway trucks were well known for their durability and heavy-spec construction, often including reinforced frames, heavy-duty axles, and multi-speed manual transmissions suited for severe-duty operations. Unlike some mass-market competitors, Brockway focused on specialized heavy-build configurations. Many 361 units were used in dump truck applications, tanker configurations, and regional freight hauling. The trucks were engineered for longevity and could withstand challenging road conditions common in the Northeast and industrial regions. Brockway became a subsidiary of Mack Trucks in 1956, but it continued to operate under its own brand identity. The company maintained a loyal customer base for decades. However, labor disputes and market pressures eventually led to Brockway's closure in 1990. The 361 stands as one of the most representative models of Brockway's heavy-duty lineup during its final decades. Its squared hood, robust stance, and utilitarian design reflect the practical engineering philosophy that defined the company. Historical significance. The Brockway 361 symbolizes the strength of regional American truck manufacturers that focused on severe-duty applications. Even after production ended, Brockway trucks remain respected among collectors and heavy truck historians for their durability and craftsmanship. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.